You say I'm all that you need. You've got a trick up your sleeve. You just keep rolling on and on. I keep on singing the same old song, but I know where you really belong. Give it up wherever you go. Give it up, you're never alone. Give it up wherever you go. Give it up, you're already home. You say you want to believe. You never get on your knees, no. You just keep rolling on and on. You keep on singing the same old song, but I know where you really belong. Give it up wherever you go. Give it up, you're never alone. Give it up wherever you go. Give it up, you're already home.
Hello, good evening, welcome, bienvenue, willkommen, I am. Welcome.
You're welcome here if you're she, he, we, or they. You're welcome here if you're gay, straight, or working it out. You're welcome here if you're in a relationship, single, divorced, or widowed. You are welcome here if you're inked, pierced, both, or neither.
You're welcome here if you're young.
Or young at heart.
You're welcome here if your neurons like to be typical or like to be spicy. You're welcome here if you're more Christian than Colin from Witch Hazel, or haven't got the whole faith thing yet.
You are welcome here if you're living on a prayer or could use a prayer right now. You are welcome here if you've got it all sorted or if you've got doubts. You are welcome here.
Indeed you are. That includes you, Isabel and Millie and Daniel and others who are here. If you want to join in the comment on Facebook or YouTube, please do. Hope you're both okay. Yeah, news time. Boo! Now the news. And now the news. Yeah, what is rocking your world? What is cool? So first of all, I'll just say apologies for last weekend due to somebody being in hospital and kind of dealing with that. Yeah, so obviously next weekend is Halloween. So the day before All Saints' Day, so the day, I guess, for remembering the departed, perhaps loved ones who have gone before. So I've got a chest infection, so hence tonight's title: "The Dead, the Sick, and the Dying." So yeah, how are you? What's going on for you? Been to any good gigs lately? Anything coming up, gig wise, music wise, tour wise, fandom, whatever wise? Oh yeah, Whitby Goth Weekend. The best place on earth. Enjoy. That's superb. I'm so glad you're going. You have to come and tell us all about it as well, please. That'd be really cool. Seriously, come and tell us about it. And Comic-Con. So if you are at Comic-Con, I'm not sure they were there this year. They were there last year. If you see a guy called Mark, he is part of a digital New Place for New People community as well, based around exploring faith, spirituality, but in the context of gaming, Dungeons and Dragons, all that good stuff. They're doing stuff at Regenerate. So yeah, look out for them if they're there this year. Have a great time. And I would love to know if there's any Transformers news. If you pick any of that up, there's talk of a new animated series with a crossover with G.I. Joe. I'm waiting for my back issues re-release of the UK Marvel Transformers stuff. I'm still reading my current Skybound, so that's cool. And everyone's going to Whitby. Cool. We'd love to know what you're going to wear. Yeah, that's fantastic. And what's really nice is you'll probably get people going, "Oh, that's amazing! Can I take your picture?" Obviously, you don't have to do that, but yeah, it's quite interesting that people kind of do yeah. And the best bit was sat at a cafe at the end of the Goth Weekend. It was really misty, and just watching, people with full amazing Gothic outfits kind of emerge from the mist. It was superb. And you're going to Whitby as well. No, go for it. Do it. So anything news that people want to share? I've picked up some tour stuff that might be interesting depending what's rocking your world at the minute. Let us know what's cheering you up and lifting your spirits and making your soul sing with a comment. If you're new here, for joining for the first time or watching later on, feel free to comment as well, and do our best to respond to all of them when I find what I'm supposed to press next. This one.
Hear the crowd as we roar. See the eagle, it soars. Win and reign, refresh once more. From fear, hope redefined, we will not be denied. For are we yet alive? The threefold name and rekindle the flame. Faith, hope and love, they remain. The song shall stay the same. Like it's all gone too, shall we be downcast too? Or stand shield to shield, together in the field? We refuse to yield. Steadfastly holding the line, for love wins in eternity's time. We keep pressing forward until our last, and our crash shall be
cheers for sharing that, Julie. Hope you're okay. And yeah, thank you for doing that as well. I think it's recognised why it is the time of year it is, but it's in this weather as well. It's giving up time and just making yourself available for allowing people to remember, to hopefully learn lessons from history, and to fund support and ongoing care and support for people. So thank you for doing that. And yeah, absolutely. I hope that everyone has a good time at Goth Weekend next weekend in Whitby, and at the other week, Goth Weekend in March. And anybody's going to the Steampunk weekends as well. So Isabel's next gig is Clutch in December, nice, and then Bloodstock, excellent, and Stone Dead, yeah. So I picked up that. So Bon Jovi, I think they're touring next year. If you like that, you've got to admit the right good tune, right? Oh, good, everyone's dressing up, brilliant. So we need photos, and if you want to take them and share them, obviously, but yeah, it's a great time, and yeah. I think Def Leppard touring next year as well. Iron Maiden looks to be touring next year. In the US with Megadeth and Anthrax. But that sort of bill never quite makes it to the UK unless it's sort of a festival setting, I guess. So maybe Bloodstock, maybe Download again. Some conversations. Having some conversations with people around Download and festivals. So I hope those planning their maybe planning your festival season is a good way of getting through the winter months whilst embracing your inner goth or kind of Norwegian sort of black metal stark epic sweep. But thank you, good people, for sharing what this day has made Yao say. Using that. But maybe things are not all cool, and things have been heavy and not in a cool metal way. Obviously, there's stuff in the world. Maybe, like me, you're struggling a bit health-wise at the minute, or maybe those close to you have also been struggling. So thinking of those who are sick, those who have in and out of hospital, as well as perhaps those who are mourning as well. Maria's doing all the festivals next year. Cool. Hey, excellent. So if there's stuff that is heavy and you're carrying it, and it's helpful to lay it down or acknowledge it in a comment, so it's not inside your head or inside here, buzzing around. Sometimes that I find can be helpful, or just to acknowledge it. Though it's something you kind of having to carry and deal with. Maybe it's a caring situation. Maybe it's a situation that's outside of your control. But that can, it's still something to carry, and sometimes just acknowledging the impact of that and sharing it with others. It's, you can carry it together maybe, or you just that sense of not being on your own. So if there's anything that it's helpful to acknowledge and to lay down, to rest for a while, maybe lay down and turn away from, if it's regret, stuff like that, to kind of leave it here, then please feel free to do that. Obviously respecting your own privacy and confidentiality, as it is a public stream. But again, if you want to put a comment in on YouTube or Facebook, feel free. I pressed the wrong thing. Cool. What are you cooking? I need to go to the shop before cooking. I say cooking, I like reheating. Bing! Anyway, if you want to lay down, I'll now press the right button. Where is the right button? Oh, there it is. Right. Pretend that didn't happen. And, serious moment atmosphere created. And so if there's anything in all seriousness and without any levity at all, or irony, if you do need to lay stuff down, we'll just acknowledge that. And seriously, please do.
As the light fades from...
Sorry, we will do this in a minute. I thought it was just a comment about me. Man, you are. Anyway, cool. Enjoy. And yeah, so if there's stuff that people want to acknowledge and lay down, please do. And here's some time to reflect.
As the light fades from sight, all is lost into darkest night. Sticks and stones, all surrounded to games and thrones.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that, Isabel. Yeah, so yeah, glad to be with you, and I guess that's the reason for doing it, isn't it? Just to yeah, be able to share some of that stuff and yeah, support each other through it. So thinking of you, praying for you, and thanks for being part of it. And yeah, hope all gets smoothly done with the car, because it has an impact on it. Well, I just get really anxious about it. So, well, yeah, I know in my head I'm like literally counting down to the MOT time, and well, yeah, and that's without accidents. And, yeah. So yeah, whatever it is, that is weighing heavy. If heavy as the crown, and chance to take it off for a bit and to lay it down and to join in these words when I figure out which the button is again. Sorry, my voice is going, hooray! So said everybody. Anyway, the principalities and will to power, the worms from within my own darkest hour. I confess all the regrets and the regrets, the burdens and fears, the lament and the tears. I lay them down. And as we do, I believe that the divine, the all-parent, in the person of Jesus, the original long-haired bearded dude from Nazareth, comes to you and to me, arms open wide. No matter how far we feel from that source of love and of life and of inclusion, or how far it feels from us, but it comes and it says to each of us, come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, even if you don't like Iron Maiden, because Nico's back in it, yay! And I will give you rest. May rest, peace, wholeness, whatever you need it to be yours in this moment, this day. And in honour of all those making their pilgrimage to Whitby for God Weekend, grab your teapot, grab your tea bag. I'm trying to remember because like my brain is fog at the best of times. If we probably got up since Regenerate, but if not, I just wanted to thank everybody at Regenerate 2025 at the NEC for having us. For those who came to record a Metal Methodist song, which was like so efficiently done that we bust it in 45 minutes. And there was this beautiful transcendent moment where people were singing. And it was amazing, just the diversity of people. It was, the moment where all people are singing, people are kind of doing rhythm things, drums locking in, bass and guitar nailing it. And like, wow, this is like heaven, right? This is cool. So thank you to everybody. And to those who kind of stayed as well, to the Metal Compline, as we gathered round our campfire. So very much like Whitby Goth Weekend, gathered around our little campfire, except ours is made of crepe paper and unlit logs and untoasted marshmallows on lolly sticks, whereas at Goth Weekend by the Abbey, it's a real bonfire. But just like Hill did at the Abbey in the evening, and we share stories, share songs, a bit like we catch up here to debrief the day, the week. And have that sense of solidarity and support and togetherness and the ups and the downs. So may that same spirit of togetherness and that transcendent moment of just connection, I guess, that certainly I experienced with Regenerate. May you experience that, whether it's here, whether it's Goth Weekend, whether it's gigs you're going to, gigs you've been to. So is there anything that people want to bring as for prayer this evening, as we make an offering to the all parents? If there's stuff in the world that is concerning, that seems intractable, looking for inspiration, maybe thinking, well, what can I do about these situations? And I don't have any answers, and it's not trying to be partisan in any way, but just to acknowledge some of that stuff and to think about others, I guess. Not saying that we don't, but just to, as well as giving thanks and being positive stuff for ourselves, thinking about ourselves and those we care about, but actually our kind of shared common humanity across all the many subgenres of amazing music, regardless of kind of overarching genre, just all of that creative and how that connects with people and takes you out of yourself. But maybe there are places that are so far from that experience that, be nice to think that in some way we can work towards the world being a better place, right? So if there's anything of that ilk, or that elk for that matter, or any sort of mousse, chocolate preferably, mint actually. Anyway, yeah, is any of that on your mind, on your heart, and invite us to make our offering to the All Parent for this night.
Stay with me. Pray for me. Arms open wide, with pierced side. With defeat, hiding a peace, eternal release. When striving cease, stay with me. Pray for me. Arms open wide, with pierced side. Crown of thorns for all my scorn. I feel your breath as you love me to death.
So yeah, amen to that, which literally just means let it be. Not in a beat. Well, yeah, in a Beatles way, but I was going to burst into song. The Hollies to the Beatles, always Blur and Oasis, you know. Maybe Death rather than Metallica. but yeah, that praying for those who are oppressed in any way, shape, or form, emotionally, psychologically, as well as physically, financially. Victims of genocide and religious persecution. And for all those who are hurting in any way, shape, or form, let's make our offering of care, of concern, of kind of thinking about small little ways that we can do all that we can to make the world a more just, inclusive space. Maybe it's just little acts of kindness that we seek to do day by day, minute by minute. Maybe it's letters that we write. Maybe it's marches that we go on. Maybe it's where we shop, or where we don't shop. Maybe it's some stuff we consume and fill our minds with, and the stuff that we don't. Whatever is right with our own integrity. But sometimes those silent, private moments of protest and resistance, but like raindrops, bit by bit, they become an unstoppable force of nature, of revolution, of a peaceful revolution, civil disobedience. So let's make our offering for this day to the All-Parent.
To the one in whom all people and all creation have their being, may your kingdom come, your will be done, as above, so below. Sustain us for this day. Show us grace as we seek to show grace to those we feel have wronged us.
There she is.
Save us from the worst that is within us and within this world. For the kingdom, the power, and the glory are yours, now and forever. Amen.
I think we're doing that. I realised I forgot to play the gathering bit at the beginning. Never mind. And now... Oh, wait, right, okay, so I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to record something for another show whilst doing this. So I'm just going to bear with me. I'm just going to coordinate myself, which could be slightly problematic here. Right, okay. Are we ready? Yes. Okay, what do we need to press? Nothing. Okay, James, breathe. Ready? And now, the notices. So, as you know, here at Metal Methodist in the UK, we are good friends with Mr. David Larry Carroll and the good folks at the Midnight Metal Monastery over in the United States of America. And this Halloween, it is only their fifth year of being active and of encouraging people and bringing people together and sharing the music that we all love. So from everyone here live on this Friday before Halloween, before your 5th anniversary, from me and all the Metal Methodist community here in the UK to Midnight Metal Monastery, Godspeed, God bless, you rock. And drink tea, Yorkshire tea, because it's like every other tea, but better because it's from Yorkshire, apparently. So that's winging its way to the United States now. Anyway, other notices. Nope, haven't got any. No, input. So I guess this is a question that I value people's opinions on. Just helping me reflect on doing, we tried to do this third Saturday hybrid event. Obviously, last weekend it didn't happen because of people being in hospital and having to kind of respond to that. And I know we do this stream, and I think that the aspects of my time are being a minister with 2 on-site churches in the UK, in the Midlands. And so, you know, there's, like all of us, there's a lot going on, and it's brilliant to go to things like Regenerate, and that creates a focus certainly that I find helpful, something to work towards. But I guess I've been reflecting on those in-person gatherings where we've kind of done something, done the stream, and maybe done a bit of activity in the room that you know, people don't see, but it's something to do rather than literally sit and watch what you can watch at home on your phone, right? But yeah, I'm just kind of wondering what will make those things. Are there ways of making those things more interactive, more engaging? I'm not making a value judgment whether they are or aren't engaging. I'm just kind of asking the question myself. I'd appreciate your views of ideas of things that we could do. You know, would people prefer the in-person stuff without the stream, which allows us to play you know, a wider range of music because of licenses that we can have for on-site, but we can't obviously have the kind of broadcast stuff, not without like many noughts on the end of funding and income, you know. So yeah, so that's kind of what we did at Regenerate, and that was cool, and it opens up a different kind of way of exploring stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I just really value your kind of thoughts and views. And if the other thing I had the other day, went to a conversation with somebody talking about is social media dead, and that people are increasingly preferring to engage with closed communities because it feels a bit safer, because there's an extra layer of confidentiality or privacy between what you share, and it then can't be sort of, you know, misquoted or whatever by other people, and you know, all that sort of stuff. And whether that connects with you, does that resonate with you? I know we have our Metal Methodists group on Messenger, and you know, is that where that sort of stuff should happen? Is it about having, I don't know, sort of online get-togethers but in closed way? I know we've proposed it, and I think I know some people feel uncomfortable on Zoom, and that's okay as well. Are there other ways we could do that? Yeah, I'm just trying to kind of reflect and really value people's inputs and thoughts. Yeah, on what's helpful for you, what possibilities there might be. You know, is when we gather, is it useful hearing music? That's, you know, perhaps so recorded music that isn't recorded by me, basically to avoid any copyright stuff. So being able to play songs by, as we did at Regenerate, Metallica, Ghost, many others. Is that what we want to do now? You know, when we gather together, is it about getting in a room and hearing new music? And have you tried the online radio station for a bit? But in terms of output to kind of make it sustainable, it didn't quite get there, which is fine. And it's, you know, it's a lot of work to try and make it anything more than just music streaming, which is what it effectively was, apart from once a week. Yeah, or is getting together and having, you know, live music, you know, realistically ain't gonna be witch hazel every week, but you know, having some sort of band, is that helpful? If it's cover stuff, if it's some original stuff, yeah. If we were, you know, in terms of gathering physically together, what for those who find that helpful, what will be helpful? And in fact, actually, is gathering physically helpful? I guess is the first question before that. Yeah, it's just helping me get my kind of thoughts clearer, or to have a thought would be helpful. So if you can help me have a thought, that'd be great. It's taken 47 years. Anyway, those were the notices. Yeah. So I do hope that people's weeks are okay. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Thank you for all the diversity and uniqueness that people are and bring, and how that is just so, yeah, just together it blossoms into something beyond what I can conceive anyway. And that just makes me feel inspired and hopeful and wanting to engage in life and the universe, because you guys are in it. So yeah, so have a good week. See you next Friday at 6 o'clock. Have an awesome time in Whitby. Goths of the world, we salute you. And yeah, say hello to Hild. Until then, sway with me, Metal Compline. Sway with me, Metal Compline. I mentioned the Kofi, if you want to buy the ticket to the Stock Weekend, wondering where Hilda is. She's already in Whitby. She's getting ready for next weekend. We saw my mouth moving over the pictures there. Right, end the street. Oh dear, end the street. Bye. I don't know how long it's going to be between pressing the button and disappearing. So I'm going to press the button in a minute. I'm just kind of pretend it's finished.